Hello?
What did you do, buddy?
What? Who is this?
Mikey, how many times do I have to ask you to stop? It's Valentine's Day.
Come on, it's a joke.
No one's laughing. It's not funny.
Well, I think it's funny. And if you're just gonna violate my natural rights and
Mike.
not gonna support me for who I am inside...
Mikey.
Okay, fine.
Look, these are my friends, plus someone I actually want to impress. Just try to be normal, okay?
Every time you recommend that, you say no. Because what happened last week was crazy. It was very
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do.
I'm Mikey Maverick. Everybody calls me that. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow, cause I know I'm the show.
So do you have a name, or can I call you mine? Do you have a map? Because I just got lost in your eyes. Oh, come on! I thought that was good.
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, no, my ex left me like 2 weeks ago. Healing is a process, okay? Hey, girl. You know what? I can work with this. That was a joke, that was a joke, that was a joke.
Yeah. Let's go.
Funny thing about your voice, I still remember it. Richard will get on a plane and go as far as we can, as far as the fields of France.
That was a long time ago, Richard. I have a story I simply need to tell you.
She's an asshole.
What?
Oh, sorry, it just got really quiet, so I thought...
No, why is she an asshole?
Okay, imagine this. You're on a summer fling in Europe. Classy, real rom-com shit. And then, out of the blue, she just up and leaves you for someone else.
That's not really...
Yeah, if you found out your husband was secretly alive.
What's so special about him?
He was a prisoner of war.
What's so special about being...
What are you saying, Mikey?
Why is that?
It feels rude, you know? The leaving.
I feel like that's a little bit oversimplified.
Is it?
You think she just woke up one day and decided
She
to...
decided to hurt him.
She decided to hurt him? She was making a decision for herself.
That left him with nothing.
What about her?
What about me?
Shit like this is why we didn't work out.
You're blaming me?
All I'm saying is...
You know what? I don't need your support. This guy in the movie, he gets me.
What?
Come on, name one difference between us.
He lived through a world war.
So what?
I can't do this anymore. I'm done.
Oh, I see. They're all horrible, aren't they? Me, him, all of us. Maybe they're all right. I was right. He was right. Patrick Bateman was right. Barney Stinson, Ed Norton in Fight Club. The Joker was right. Punxsutawney Phil.
Make the names out for Mr. and Mrs. Vance Leslie.
But why my name?
Because you're getting on that train.
But what about last night?
We said many things last night.
But how can I ever live without you?
Look, Elise, last night is in the past. I realized the only thing I could do to keep you safe was to let you go. I know that you need to move on even if you don't. It's because I love you.
What can I do to make you not leave me? That one was really bad. Say it with some go.
Who said we were good for each other anyway? I know, I can't think of anything. And anytime I look at one, I can't say it like I mean it. I don't know why.
Because it sucks. You're my favorite person to know.
Well, thanks.
What the fuck is that guy's problem?
He's sad. Look, for the record, he really, truly needs help.
Clearly. Does it have to come from you?
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But that became boring, so he created Stephen. Stephen really didn't do much, but he was pleasant to look at and he would occasionally say what's up to God. God eventually grew tired of just looking at Stephen, so he created the moon and the stars and all kinds of stuff. Then he decided Stephen needed a friend, so he created Adam. Adam came into this world naked and ashamed, so God gave up Stephen to be used as clothing. God really is a jerk, isn't he?
It's one of the hardest things I've ever done, but it's also one of the best things I've ever done. It's brought me back in tune with nature, paying attention to what flowers are where, what the bees are bringing in. It's really fun to see the springtime development when they're bringing in 5 or 6 different colored pollens, and you can go around and try to figure out where they're all coming from. Even to go sit in the yard and relieve stress is a good thing for me. I can sit in the yard and just listen to the bees. It's something that kind of really pulled at me for a while, and I got into it not knowing where I would go with it, just expecting to have a few beehives. But now that I've got into it so deeply and got into genetics and breeding, I really like where it's going, and I'm hoping to help out not only some beekeepers but the wild population as well, because bees are in trouble and I feel like I can help them out a little bit. A lot of beekeepers are struggling to keep colonies alive, so bees they need some help. And one of the things that I like to do is educate how people can help. Even as simple as leaving some wildflowers in your lawn. That's good. That's a help. Variety is sometimes the spice of life, and I think when they got a variety of flowers that they can use, that gives them different amino acids in them pollens, and that's something I think is really crucial to bees. It's been interesting to see what they need. They were around long before me. But it's been interesting to see what they need in order to be successful. So I guess that's the relationship I've kind of built with these bees. Is it's interesting to watch as a beekeeper what they need to make this all work. There's some drones. It's that time of year for drones to get kicked out. If they won't leave, then they get killed. They don't want the drones in there to eat all their food for the winter. Let's see what kind of food these bees got in there for the winter. Nectar and pollen going in down here. They're trying to get built up for winter. There's a lot of pollen underneath the nectar in these cells. They need that for winter time because they won't have a place to go. This one's a 1-year-old queen. She overwintered this past winter. So she's heading into her 2nd year. And see what's going on. And that's all natural comb that they built off of these barbecue skewers. And this is something that's really cool that they've done. All this is all propolis. So they've sealed up this hive all over. they get 4 years old, 3 years old, I like to name them. But until then, I don't, because some of them don't last. This hive over here, next to the mating comfort hive that you're just looking at, I believe she's a 4-year-old queen. And again, with her, I took a lot of brood out of her all spring and summer long. It was really nice to be able to do that, have queens that were that laying that well. I've gotten comfortable around bees and I find if you're not rushing around bees and you're not banging them around and you're comfortable around them, they're not that vicious. They're just out to do their job, so. I do talk to my bees, quite a bit actually. You know, when I'm going through the colony, I'm like, well, I don't mean to move you around too much here, I don't know. And an old school trait was talking to your bees about big things that happen in life, weddings or deaths, or I talk to my bees about that. I get bored very easily in jobs, and I don't think this is a job I can get bored in if I pay attention and watch what's going on, because it's an evolving. Farming's constantly evolving, and beekeeping has got to be evolving with the environment.
Are you ready for that? I remember last time we did those, it was awesome. Yeah, what do you remember, eh? I remember we were like trying to write and draw. I don't know, man, it was cool though. Yeah, but when we looked back, you didn't even care. No, yeah, man, like we were like trying to, we were writing and then we were trying to like color in the rainbows that we were seeing from like the visuals and stuff, because we were only writing black ink and saw the rainbows, so we drew in the rainbows. That was pretty cool, man. It was like drippy though, Yeah, it was pretty cool, but that was only like the start of it, Look, whatever, as long as you put your phone away, don't think about that, and as long as we don't really eat anything, we don't have anything in our stomachs, should be alright. Are you feeling it? Not feeling it? Feeling it? Oh, he's forget this feeling. I never remember. It's everywhere. It's like consuming a poison. You just gotta deal with it. Deal with it. Deal through it, eh? But it feels gross! Yeah, well, you shouldn't have eaten, eh?
Yeah, whatever, man.
So it begins.
Hey, it's not a good time right now. Look, it doesn't matter where I am. I'm in a safe place. Well, I can't tell you that, or they're gonna find out where I am and come find me. Will you just stay out of it? Please, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get answers. I gotta go.
Breaking news tonight, a manhunt is underway after a series of brutal murders. This happened in Troy late last night. Police say the suspect is 6'5", dark hair, brown eyes, wearing a flannel shirt. Lock your doors and stay inside until police can find the suspect.